Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
We are back after power grid shortage. We're back. We are back at the Predator World 10-Ball Championship. In the booth with me is Chris Reinhold. This is George Tejea. Chris, welcome.
Hey, how's it going, George?
It's going good. How was your tournament? How are we doing with this match?
I played pretty well, and I'm, glad of the way I played. I'm just on an upward trajectory, and it feels great. So we'll see you at the U.S. Open next week.
No, that's good news. Meanwhile, folks, we were closed down due to a power grid going down, and the back of the reel here was just down. No power. We're back up and going. I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running around a little bit here.
We're running around to get back. Meanwhile, the players got to practice a little bit on the side tables.
Yeah, Aloysius kind of came off the side of the 2-ball and went behind. Tried to get behind the 4, but he kind of leaked out a little bit, but he got behind the 8. And I think KACI's going to jump this. And beating the 5 balls right there, he kind of has a little bit of leeway on his, where he gets hit the 2-ball and might go in the corner off the 5.
Mm-hmm. The cue balls come
please.
off. Meanwhile, KACI leads 3-1 in this set. YAPP won the lag, so he broke first, and KACI stole that. Then YAPP got a game of his own, and KACI reeled off the last 2 games for the 3-1 lead that you see on the bottom of your screen there.
All right, so let's see this jump here. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, he hit it a little on the thicker side on the 5, which made it go a little higher above the pocket. And I think he left a jump here, correct?
Yes, it looks like it goes almost right by the 8, but he might have to jump the right side of it to get to the 2-ball. You'll see the angle better down on the table than what I can see, what we can see it here through the monitor.
Right.
Because we definitely can't see it on the table, not this one, nor not angled for it. My breath, yeah, see it from that camera angle, he's fully hooked.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with going 2 rails, say I was going to kick at this, it's hard to get that cue ball or attacking position for the 3 if you do make the 2 in the side. So I think the move here is the jump.
Well, it is a big side pocket for that 2-ball, but that cue ball to that corner pocket, left-hand corner, also comes into play.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, he hit it pretty darn good, but it's going to leave
5-3 going to tie up.
Yeah. I think he can get. Yeah, he can play the 3-ball full to the corner. So all he has to do is get close to where he's at, a little to the left of where the cue ball is now.
You think he can get to the 3?
According to the camera angle that we're looking at, the monitor angle, no. But I'm looking down almost down the side here, and it looks like he can see it. Oh. We'll soon find out. We'll just watch what he does with this.
Time will tell, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it passed.
I don't think it passed.
Oh, wow.
He's going to get behind the 9, though.
Hooked himself there.
Yeah, he just pointed where he wanted to be, another 2 inches higher, so he could see the 3-ball probably in the lower right-hand corner pocket. No, the 10-ball's there, but play the 10 or the side. Yeah, they are on a 30-second time clock. And for those who just joined, this is the Predator World 10-Ball Championship. $100,000 added. These guys are already good for.
Oh, wow. He slow roll kicked that in to the, right behind the 5. Mm-hmm. That's touchy. Very, very touchy shot there. He executed that very well.
He's showing us a good touch in the last couple matches. One of the matches he played here on the TV table, he looked a little rusty.
Oh, really?
But since then, he's looked really good. Yeah, done a good job. Aloysius, on the other hand, had a great match here with Jason Shaw.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that match last night too.
And he's actually the only player to string seven racks together, you know, in this alternate break format. I've seen 6, I've seen 5 repeatedly, but not 7.
Oh, well, I leaked out on that safe there quite a bit. Aloysius is going to have a good 3-10 combo. The 10 ball will obviously spot, and then he's going to shoot wherever the 3 and the cue ball end up to continue his run. So, should be good. If the 5 ball passes, it should be a pretty clear cut out here. But, you know, we'll see how the nerves are coming back. And, you know, it's a brutal stage of the tournament where everything counts, you know.
And Chris makes a great point. This is the semifinal match. All 4 of these players in the semifinal are in for a quick $12,000, but they want that $10,000 more. The worst they can do in the final is $22,000, and the best they can do is win the whole thing for $35,000. So we're talking some money. And Chris would much rather be playing out there than sitting here next to me in the booth.
I agree. Yes, but I mean, this isn't a bad situation either. I get to learn and see what the people that lasted longer in the tournament are doing, and you know, learn from it.
You know what you should do is come in here with your Mosconi team captain and commentate with him, because he explains everything to you really well.
I haven't met someone that knows more about pool than him. It's crazy.
If I was your age and sitting next to him as much as I've sat next to him, I think I'd offer most of these guys the 7 ball. Or if I played like you, with the knowledge I pick up from him.
Yeah, he plays great, and has a great mind for it.
And you'll all get to watch Jeremy Jones, who's the person we're talking about. He will be playing at the U.S. Open, the 25th through. It's coming up right after this. He's got 2 3 days to get to it.
Yeah, it's the 13th through the 18th.
It's right after this. And this young man has handled this table as well as anyone. His speed's been good on it. He seems very comfortable at it. You see some nerves here and there, hardly ever. So his motion and demeanor around the table has been as good as anyone, along with his play. Since he's in the final 4 out of 64 invited players.
Yeah, that shot in particular is really hard to gauge the speed, because you're hitting it with spin, you're hitting it really thin, so it's hard to gauge the speed. So he played it well. He's got a little tester on the 7 ball, but he's really got to make sure he's got to get back in line on the 8.
Looks like he's going to go to the side rail and back out to the middle. Kind of where the 7 ball is now.
Good shot.
And from here, it's pretty much control your nerves and handle the shots.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got a little bit of an angle here, but nothing they should be concerned about. Something we fully expect him to handle. Now, do you like going 2 rails on this ball, Chris, or following with 3 rails for the lower right-hand corner pocket?
I actually like going, just drawing it with a little bit of low left, and but it just depends on the preference. I mean, this way you're taking the scratch out of it, you know. But it's easy to go too far on this shot with, you know, you might overrun it a lot of times. But he hit this one perfect.
Well, like I said, his speed on this table has been as good as anyone that's been on the table, and I think the speed we've seen, from what I've seen sitting in the booth, Chua, Beato. Although Beato struggled on his semifinal match, or quarterfinal match, they've had the speed down the best. There's Eklund KACI watching the balls rack. He will not be breaking. Yes, he will be breaking. Excuse me. YAPP broke first. So whenever the score is tied, he will be breaking, and when the score is odd, like at 2-3, Mr. KACI will be breaking.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if he's going to go from the center or the side. Because a lot of times when you can't see the gaps in the rack and you can't see exactly where you need to break from, it's better to err on the side of caution break from the side, so that way you can maybe play the 1 on the side, or, you know, just if you don't make anything, oftentimes they're more jumbled up than
And
instead of selling out. You know.
that's one of the things we've seen the players do is go to the side, but the most success we've seen is from here.
Really solid break
10
there.
ball, hung up, and I don't think anything is down, but there's no shot, no offensive shot on the 1 ball, probably a push. And so where would you push here? Just back it up a little bit and take the jump on the 3? Is that too easy for your opponent, or?
I don't know. I mean, it just depends. I mean, I know the 10 ball will spot up, so that's not, you're not too worried about the 10 ball being made, you know, because
right.
Say if the 10 ball counted, I would push and make the 10
the 10
now.
Correct.
So that way it would spot up and it's out of danger. But here, I'm not sure. We'll see what he's going to do. I personally don't like the jump cue. I'd rather not use it, but.
Oh, you're one of the first young guy to say that.
Well, I'm not against him. I'd rather kick.
No,
personally.
you didn't say that, but that you just pushed out for this shot. And KACI, of course. He doesn't have his jump cue in hand. Is he going for it? Would you consider kicking this ball to try to get it between the 9-8?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I got it back, you know, I would just give this back probably, because the jump is a little too long for my preference. To where the 1 ball is too close to the rail, to where I would think that there's a possibility that you might actually fly off the table.
Yep, that's.
Especially at such a thin cut, you know. So I don't know. We're going to see what he does. It looks like he's doing what you're saying, but we'll see what happens. Oh, he had a little. Oh, got a good little bump there.
Well, that's why I thought it was a good kick, because there was gaps to get between, and if you got between, there was payday.
Yeah, 100%. And here, kicking it with KACI, I mean, you could call it in the side.
Yes, sir.
You can. What did he call? Do you remember what he called?
I don't think
He
he's
pointed
made a
at
call.
something.
I haven't seen a call from him yet. He could be kicking it to the side. He's kicking 2 rails, or 1 rail. I'm sorry. He's kicking this way. Can he kick to the bottom rail and over to the 1?
Oh, he called the 10 ball, I believe.
Okay.
Good hit. Came back up.
He's left the window, and it looks like he. I can't. The cameraman stood right in front of me at the table.
Sure.
There we go.
I don't think you could see it 100%, but maybe he might be able to masse a little bit around it.
At first, I thought he might be able to bank it into the 10 ball, but it's too close to the rail. It looks like it's frozen, so he can't cross it.
Yeah, because if you go off the back, it's a possibility to go off the back of the 8 in the corner, you know, and scratch too.
Attention,
so
please.
you don't want to do any of that.
He looks like he's just going to jump it and probably try to hold the cue ball and bank it. Well, can you get it by the 8 to get it back to the middle of the table, 3 rails?
You might call it off the 8, or just in the pocket and try to bank it into the rail off the back of the 8 in the corner.
He might just make it,
might
too.
just make it, yeah.
Look at his cue ball.
He's going to play safe.
Yeah. Well, the safety looks pretty easy. Do you prefer coming to the bottom rail or going straight up to the top and leaving that 2 ball right behind the 9-7?
I like doing that.
Well, it looks like he's going to be having to fight that corner pocket.
Yeah. I think he hit a little more full than we think.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Do not run into the 7.
Oh no, he had plenty. I thought he was froze against it and couldn't do that.
That's a good
He had
shot.
plenty.
I wonder if he left him a little sliver of it.
It looks like it. It looks like he's coming right at it. Doug Preston says hello.
Oh, hey Doug, how's it going?
Yes, sir.
Fellow Arizonian.
Fellow, did you move to Arizona?
Oh, for you, right?
For me, yes.
For you, right?
Sorry. Are you living in Texas now? I think I heard.
I live in Arlington, but I'm in Dallas, Texas. House pro at Sticks and Stones in Louisville. Really good opportunity and great pool hall. All right, let's see if he tries to play us off the 9 in the side, maybe, or just try to play it thin.
Well, you're one.
He played it with you. Wow.
He thought he could see it. So you're one of the younger house pros in You're what, 23?
Yeah, 23 now.
I like when a young player says, yeah, 23 now.
Every year I get older.
Yeah, so don't we all?
Yeah, don't we all?
Well, we don't like the choice. Well, Aloysius looks like he's going to just handle this pretty well. Goes by the 9, so he's going to slide up and play the 3 ball on the opposite side. Looks like he's playing position 4. No, he went for the corner, which I much prefer.
Oh, wow, that shot clock got him a little bit, I think.
Yeah, he went a little too far. Or not far enough.
Either way.
Mm-hmm.
I would have played the position a little wider, I believe. I would have just came out to the side rail below the side pocket and played at the corner.
Yeah, he chose to play kind of like natural, the slide up there. But I agree with you, getting a little more space between the ball, which gives you, for instance, if he was in the same place with a little further to the left, he could cut it easier than this. It wouldn't be as extreme. He'll be fine with this. He'll be fine there. And now things have really opened up for him here. But the 6 ball, I don't think he wants to disturb the 10. It does go by the 8. So he has his choice of pockets with the 6. Doesn't matter how he gets on this 5.
Yeah, good shot there.
Nice angle.
He might play the 6-10, actually. Once the 6 goes by the 8, like you said.
See, I wouldn't chance playing that 6-10 because if that 6 ball can get away from you, although it's pretty full in the pocket, so no,
Right,
it probably
right.
won't.
Oh,
Yeah.
he overran this a little bit, didn't he?
No, he's perfect.
Like you said, that speed.
Yep.
Playing that speed
He's
perfect.
playing that speed perfect. And now it's just, it's almost like a click, 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 and the cue ball minimal, movement minimal.
It's like straight pull, where's your break ball?
That's right. Or like playing 8 ball, your pattern, you want to just stop on the lines.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he'll just come over 2 rails for the 9, to the side, and just stop it and say, we're tied. So he rattles off 2 games of his own in a row, just like KACI did, to tie it up.
Yeah, 3-3 opposed to 4-2 is a big difference. So every game here is very important. Nice out here from YAPP. Aloysius is looking really good.
He has looked good. I'm telling you that I've been impressed with this play, and I was really impressed with the way, if Shaw's listening, he's going to get mad at me, the way he handled Shaw, because he did handle Shaw. But
Right.
Shaw's biggest, he couldn't make a ball in the break. He struggled so hard and you could see it just really ate at him that he couldn't make a ball in the break.
Yeah, that's all. That's the break is probably 50-60% of the game.
Well, the break
at that high level.
Yeah, exactly. And that's I've heard complaints, and I've heard people agree with the way it really forces you to play pool. Plays all aspects of the games. You don't have the same patterns to run. You have different layouts, different ways to move the ball, different starting points, more thinking involved.
Yeah, I agree, but it's also brutal when you're making a ball and then your opponent isn't. It's hard to get going.
Well, then I really suggest that you watch your opponent and see what he's doing and emulate. You had a tough match. You had a couple tough matches with. You played Shane twice, didn't you?
Yeah. He's a tough customer. We both played pretty well each match, but he just, edged me out the last stage of it. So things to work on and things to figure out. For sure.
You had a big match with him on day 3, which was Wednesday, and you went down 8-6, and you held your own. You guys traded games the whole way.
Yeah, exactly.
You held your own very well. In fact, I think at the end, if he doesn't really turn it on and a couple of good things went for him, it might have been a different story.
Yeah, that's how it happens every now and then. Got to go with it. Man, I would have went low left and try to win bottom rail, side rail, the other side rail where the cue ball is now, and go back up towards the middle diamond. I think it's just easier, less traffic that way, but I mean, he chose this route, so we'll see how he does for the rest of it.
It'll come in nice.
Oh, wow, played to bump the 5, okay. Yeah, good shot there.
I don't think it really mattered if he bumped the 5 or not to him.
Yeah.
It's nice and open up there. There's only 3 balls, and they'll be played pretty quick here. But it makes it easier to go from the 5 to the 6, where the 5 is now, especially coming off the 4 in the corner pocket. That's caddy corner from that side pocket.
Yeah, I'd probably play the 7 where he tried to play where he played the 3 ball just now, and then 8 in the side potentially. It just depends how you land on the 6, really. So the 4 to the 5 to the 6, I think, is the most important part right here.
Interesting.
Good shot there. Would you drift down a little bit, or would you try to come in the middle of the table?
He's got a little bit of an angle that kind of favors the top side of the side pocket from what I can see here on the screen.
Right.
If that's the case, he's going to have to spin it down. He might just stunt forward, and I'd come down a little bit and then go ahead and play the 6 to get on this, like this, and play the 6 to get on the 7 for the same pocket.
Play the 6 and the 7 in the same pocket?
Sure. Just bring the cue ball right back where it's at and come off the rail a little bit. Although he likes to use all the pockets, so as many of the Europeans do.
Yeah, I like the 7 either the side or the corner on the right-hand side where we look. It's all where you land.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, here you're fighting to maybe even get a skid, or that 9 ball will creep up on the 8. So you gotta be careful here.
Attention, please.
And to me, the line on the 6 going to the position for the 7 was very natural to come back for the same pocket.
Yeah, I agree.
But I would have been traveling the ball more than he is, so this is usually wiser, less movement. He's going to the corner. Looks like, isn't it?
Looks like
Can't tell. Wow.
Shot there.
He doesn't mind that extra distance, huh? I usually shoot if they're on the bottom half of the table. I'm shooting into the bottom half. But then again, I'm not Eklund KACI, a former #1 WPA ranked player who is now at 28.
Oh, I thought he missed that one a little bit there. But
Yeah.
ball went in. Not much I can say.
People talk about size of pockets a lot. This is a diamond table with Predator cloth, and I believe the pockets are 4.5.
Yeah, good out here.
For a 1-game lead.
I was like, are they going to let him break before the commercial?
No. Welcome back to CueSports International Expo. This is the $100,000 added Predator World 10-Ball Championship. Eklund KACI breaking at 4-3 in a race to 10. In the booth with me is Chris Reinhold. This is George Teachea. Your contestants here, your combatants at the table in the arena. It's like two gladiators almost in the way you walk into the arena and stuff. And
Yeah.
that last match where we had Chua and
Oi.
it seemed like it was two warriors. What a war that was. What a match we saw.
That was an amazing match. Wasn't Chua down 5-1? Or something like that?
Oi was down 5-1.
Oh,
and
wow.
then won 2 games in a row. Lost one, won 4 in a row. Lost 2, 1, and then 2 to win it. Went to Hill, and it was just some amazing shots. Absolutely amazing shots. Chua made 2 back-to-back that were fantastic. Kicked in 2 balls, and he jumped, I think it was a 6 ball that he jumped from about 3.5 inches back, maybe possibly 4. Perfectly.
Oh, wow. This is a very creative
It's
shot.
going to get away.
Oh,
They
how
got
did not
away.
hit the 2? How did not
Went
hit
right
it
by.
2?
It looked like it was going to be fantastic, but
That would have been amazing.
I was watching it roll down, and it looked like it was going to roll right by it, just like it did.
He might try the same shot here.
Put the cue ball up against the 2.
Yeah, he might try to put the 1 into the 5, leave the 1 ball there, or maybe it goes towards the rail, like by the 7, and the cue ball hopefully try to hit the 2 balls.
Attention, please.
Would you even? Well, no, because if you complete one, you're going to be in trouble. I was about to ask if maybe the 1-5 was viable and sending the cue ball to that same place you just suggested by the 2-6. But if you make the 5 in that big pocket that the 10 affords him,
Yeah, then
you're stuck.
screwed.
Yeah,
you're
stuck.
You're definitely stuck there.
And if you just joined us from our power outage, welcome back to the Predator World 10-Ball Championship. Keep in mind, this is a semi-final. He's going to get there.
Yeah, it looked like he tried the shot I did.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly what you called, Chris.
Boom, shakalaka.
That's why I sit here with these pros, folks, and they make the calls, and I just shake my head and say, good call.
Okay, so here he's trying for the corner by the 3 ball. Going to come in 2 rails with probably about some high right English. And see, the thing is, I mean, I know it's a kick shot and you're not supposed to make it every time, but it leaves it. If you hit it almost before you make it, it's going to sell out a lot. So hit it with a little bit of pace, which I like. But if you don't hit it, you're going to sell out too.
So, of course, if you don't hit it, you're going to sell out worse. You want to make the hit that way. At least they don't have ball in hand.
At least you can get lucky, maybe. That's what I do.
Hitting the ball is always better than missing the entire ball, unless it's in a place where you're going to break balls up and open things up. And then again, you might want to miss it by design.
Yeah, exactly. And he tied up to 4-8 a little bit, so he either has to play the 4 down in the opposite corner, or he has to play the 4-8, which is, you know, a little tough under pressure for sure.
Yeah, right here, I think he's trying to get that cue ball to the side rail on the right, the opposite side rail.
Oh wow!
Right by the 5, and he's perfect.
Yeah, good shot.
And he's against the rail with a great angle to go up for the 3, and then he's going to be able to get on the 4. Leave the cue ball over by the 8 for that big pocket on the bottom where the 10 is.
Yeah, good shot there. Good stroke. You know, a lot of people try to bunt that ball, but you really need to get through it and get to that next rail and come out a little bit. You know, a lot of people try to get straight in on it, but, you know, you want to get that little extra angle, add that little extra spin. Really helps.
And when they use that little bunt stroke, they can get some unnecessary movement on the cue ball.
And
or
actually,
unwanted.
You get, you know, a lot of people complain about skid, but I feel like when you try to bunt the ball, that's when the skid happens.
Totally.
You know, when you're unsure.
I've always equated that like when you hit dead center English, when the ball first leaves the cue, it's like a knuckleball.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's what the skid is. Along those lines.
Oh, I played it off the 10. Okay. That's dangerous.
I just...
Could have came over and hooked you on the 5.
I
But it's
guess he
okay.
played it off the 10 to maintain the angle he wanted for the 5. I don't know why he would play it off the 10. It just made maybe missing the ball less riskier. I don't know if you can miss the ball with the 10 there.
I'm not sure if he tried to do
Yeah,
that, but
it just happened. Yeah.
maybe he's just hitting it to the certain side. You know, error on the side of the 10 ball.
I agree. Look out for that 10. We are playing all ball fouls. No early 10s. No 10 ball breaks. You can shoot the 10 ball early, call it, but it'll respot. So play position accordingly. Around the 9 and around the 10 too.
Oh wow. Yeah, I guess he didn't want to stay flat on the 8 ball.
He wanted this angle.
Interesting angle. He might put the 9 and the 10 in the same corner unless he comes around for, you know, the side. I don't know. This is kind of a preference shot here.
Back and forth.
Uh-oh,
cue ball.
Man.
He's okay.
You got to play the 9 on the side now.
Yeah. Actually, you know, from both, well, no, from there it doesn't track to the corner. It's good.
I think maybe it took off on him a little bit.
It'll just come right up off that bottom rail.
Shot there. That should be 5 for KACI. After this 10 ball.
It'll be 5.
He talking to someone?
KACI.
Ladies and gentlemen, no noises, please.
There's someone in the crowd that was talking to him or something.
KACI leading 5-3.
Cameras should be in silent and/or vibrate.
And YAPP will
When
be
I'm
breaking.
taking pictures, make sure the flash is off.
Referee John
When I'm
Lehman
taking video, make sure the light is
letting
off.
the
Mask in a correct,
spectators know there's no talking to the players while they're playing to adjust their masks
while players
in the right
are shooting, especially
position.
game-winning balls.
As we can see, the players are having to adjust theirs. And I want to adjust these earphones in the right position. Now Yuki Oi is waiting in the wings for the later for the final, which just comes after this one. It was scheduled for 5 p.m. because of the power shortage. It looks like it'll be moved back since this match won't be over by 5 p.m. We're at 6 minutes still. How fast do we move these? We're at 5-3.
We're about halfway point about.
Yeah, close to the halfway point. There could still be a lot of pool to be left to play.
Yeah, with all these, I mean, no shot will be one-stroked. No shot will be taken for granted. You know, all these players know that they're about to be in the finals if they win, and they're taking everything very seriously.
Yeah, well, yeah, we talked about the money from this match. This match, the loser will just take $12,000. The winner gets an extra 10 if he gets into the final, but he gets an extra 13, so that's $23,000.
Yeah.
And that's nothing to sneeze at. Last time I saw $23,000. Wait a minute, I don't think I've seen $23,000 in cash. I'm not a big gambler.
Yeah, I mean, this is, you know, it's almost double the money they're playing for right now. So.
So every shot means a lot. Every mistake means even more. It is a race to 10, which is better than the race to 8 they played in stage 1. It was double elimination in stage 1, race to 8. And when he got to the final 16, it went to single elimination, race to 10. And we are at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino. It's got you going for this bank. I don't see why you wouldn't.
I don't think. Would you go for it?
I think I would. I like this bank.
I don't know. I feel like you shot the right shot there.
You guys are so good with this jump cue that I don't want to let you back to the table.
Oh, I understand that. Trust me.
What's up?
Yeah, there you go. We'll see how he jumps.
And my saying that I go for that bank shot probably just got me all kinds of action if I was looking for it.
I know. I was thinking. I was like, maybe I'll. No, I'm joking.
I know you are.
All right, so he's dead straight in on it. Absolutely straight in on it. Let's see if you can. Yeah, tweaked on it a little bit.
Well,
This was 9-ball. That would have been a
that's
great
right.
shot.
KACI, your
Actually,
option?
Jeremy and I have spoken about 10 ball, and if you didn't have to call the pockets, how it adds another element to the game. The two-way shot comes into play. Shots like that come into play. There'll be more risk. You'll see more aggressive shots, you might say.
You might even see more fans.
Make it more exciting. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It does make it more
Attention,
exciting.
please.
And that extra ball clutters things up. You know, it's hard to say just how much it really clutters things up, messes things up. I was going to say that. But yeah, it changes the game a lot of bit.
A lot of it, yeah.
But there's a lot of skill to playing two-way shots, to playing money shots.
Yeah, that adds another dimension for sure. Run to that 10 ball.
Oh, he bumped that.
Friendly
Friendly kiss.
See if he can reach this. I know he is like 18 feet tall, but see if he can reach this.
Well, he shrunk since I saw him last. No.
I might have. I'm not sure.
22-year-old Eklund KACI. If I hadn't mentioned their Fargos earlier, I'll mention them now. Mr. KACI is an 817. Aloysius Lapp is an 801, both in the 800 club. There aren't that many, but there was, I believe, 20 in this tournament.
That's pretty crazy.
800 or over.
How many are there? Like 24?
There's a little more than that. There's, I think 33, 34. I just remember looking at it.
Because I know the Ko brothers aren't here and Wu Cha Ching isn't here.
There's quite a few that aren't.
Oh, Bergman's an 800, I believe. Mike Deshane's an 800, I believe.
So I'm going to give you full range of motion here. I'm going to get you all the 800s in the world.
Oh, sweet.
Since we started naming them off, let's see. There is we're up to 802, 801, and 33.
Yeah.
I thought I'd like that. And right there is probably one of my favorite players.
Oh, yeah. Cheng Yulong.
Oh, I love the way that man plays. His demeanor, the way he moves the ball, everything about him.
Simple but elegant.
Oh, very. You know, well, he runs these 3 balls out. I'm going to see how many American players, like you just discussed, are 800 or above. Sky Woodward, Mike Deshane.
I don't think Bergman might be a 790. Something like that.
And Shane Van Bonen.
Yeah, wow. Oh, wow.
A miss. That's a very rare miss. But you know, in the first match he was on the TV table, he just, you see how dejected he is for missing that ball. But he missed a couple that along those lines that really surprised Jeremy and I when we were doing his commentary. Bergman is a 794.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought he was pretty close.
Attention, please.
Big turn of events. Instead of taking a 3-game lead, Aloysius might cut this down to 1. And he won't be breaking, though. That's the good thing, is KACI will get back to the table to break the 9th game.
I think it was a scratch.
No, he
Comes in real tight.
Comes in nice and tight. This is nice.
That was a hell of a shot.
Again, his speed is just on point. It's just in line. I said this before, and I actually, you know, he's in line and on line. He's on the line speed-wise.
Yeah.
Semi-final match is Eklund KACI, 5-4 over Aloysius YAPP. Second time I've done that.
Solid break by KACI, but it's just
There goes the 10.
in the corner.
Doesn't count, but it spots up. That's the first time I've seen it go down there. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really go there much, does it?
No, it was headed for the side, and then it got bumped and just knocked up to the corner pocket.
I like playing the one banking, one rail straight back, and then drifting the cue ball over to the left court so you can play the two side. I think that's a good little two-way shot there. Because if it comes short, it might run into the 5 and stay there. I guess lots of
I don't think he wants to go to the right side of the one because of the pocket down there.
correct, yeah. Or if you could do low right, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And actually, he can play down to get down on the 4 with still having cover for the 6-9 and have position for the 2 ball in the upper right.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's doing your shot.
No, he's doing the call shot you called. I just added to it. Into the 5. He went a lot further than the 4.
Yeah, I didn't like the shot. Not the
Yeah, well, he didn't hit it good. He overcut it. To go way over into the 5, he missed his mark by 2 diamonds. I like the kick and stick here because he's going to kick it to the side pocket on the right and over behind that wall of balls on the upper left. He's not doing that. He's just running the cue ball to the upper wall straight at it instead of taking a chance. So fortunately for Aloysius, he had that whole side of the table open to be able to do that shot.
Right. He's going to finesse this a little bit. Right back to elevated cue. He's going to come into the angle a bit. A good straight shot there.
Wow. And now what? No. Well, there was no reward.
Yeah.
If you make that ball, there's none. How are you going to get the cue ball up there?
He hit it too well.
Yep. He was trying to hit that ball up to that area. That's what he was doing with a 2-railer. Because now he's got to do it again. Great shot. And as Chris said, no reward.
Attention, please.
Nice stop, no tacos.
Yes, sir.
Going between the 4 and the 6. Kicking that ball. He wants to hit it full and maybe stay behind the 6-9, but he has to hit a rail, so he's got to get to the bottom of the table. He might have been trying to make that ball on the side. Well, he's left that ball on the side. And if the 3 ball goes by the 4, Mr. Yap is a happy Mr. Yap, one of the hardest working pool players. Practice-wise, 9 years old, he decided this is what he wanted to do. Let's play pool. '14 Junior World Champion, Aloysius Yap. At the table, working his way around these balls.
Yeah, I forgot that he was actually a 2015 or 2014 world champion because I went to the junior nationals, the world nationals in 2015.
Oh, okay.
And I remember now that he was the defending champion that year. Plays well.
Mm-hmm. And he's come a long way from that.
Yeah, it proves every time I see him.
Yeah, he had, I believe I saw that he had one of the world titles. I think he ended up 17th. He's had a couple of really good finishes, and this is his best finish in the world title tournament.
I do believe he's got 3rd one year in a world 9-ball. I believe he's got 3rd. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to come out for the 7, or come out for the 8, middle of the table. About where he's at now. You just don't want to get too flat on the 9 where you don't have enough room to come back down for the 10.
Pretty simple run out here. Kind of your basic.
A little bit of a textbook run out here for sure, but these are the ones that you really have to make sure you bear down and focus on because they can easily get away from you too.
He did reach the quarterfinals of the 9-ball World Championships, where he lost to Chinese Wu Chai-ching.
Oh, okay. So is that 3rd, 4th?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he did, but I wasn't 100% sure.
one of the advantages of having an iPad in the commentator's booth.
There you go.
Extension, please.
Now, if I only knew how to use it, I could give you guys a lot more information.
Nah, you did well. Yeah, so he's a little, you know, he got in the wrong angle of this ball, and you're gonna have
Makes
to
it
draw 2 rails either way. There's no, yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice shot. And again, showing his speed and control.
Yeah, he's on the rail here, but you know, I mean, just stay down on it and get through the ball. Trust yourself. You know, you can't be. Just feel like any other shot.
Yes, keep in mind, I'm a pro player.
Correct.
These should come easy.
Nice out. 5-5. We're all tied up, huh?
All tied up at 5, as Chris just mentioned. John will be taking care of business down there. Take a good look at that beautiful diamond table. That Predator Arcadia Reserve Cloth and Mr. YAPP. You know, what he's doing right there, and I noticed he's one of the few players that does this. Him, I think Omar does it a lot too. Al Shaheen is wipe the cue down. They have a hand towel, and they stay real dry. My hands don't sweat, so I never mess with things like that. But there's times that your cue feels a little sticky or something, and it's nice to have that. So from a personal standpoint, I see that, and I kind of say to myself, you should have the presence of mind to do something like that and put a towel on the side of your cue.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Eklund KACI, the first time I saw him, I believe he wasn't quite 20 years old yet.
He still looked like that, though.
Well, he was still very tall.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I met KACI and you at the same time at Freezer's at that West Coast Swing Tournament.
Oh, that's right. He ran the set out on Alex, I believe.
Yeah, and just before that, he put me in the loser side 8-3.
Yeah.
And then I actually played you playing one pocket.
Oh, that's right.
And I felt good going into that match because my friend had just I think beat you, or yeah, because you were on the one loss side. No, you put me in the one loss side. I don't remember. Andy Kacher?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think that's the way it happened. So I was kind of feeling good and saying, okay, I got a good shot here, and I didn't.
I'm hit or miss when it comes to one pocket.
Well, and that's how that match went. It was hit or miss. For me too. I mean,
Yeah, right.
Meanwhile, Mr. KACI has a nice shot for this corner pocket, and it provides him with nice position on the 2-ball. What an accurate shot that was. It just looked so good coming down the table. And he ended up with great shape on the deuce. He can actually, I think he can just follow this ball and bump the 4 and be straight in on the 3-ball. From the angle I see on the monitor. No, he was just able to just stop it dead. Didn't have to.
That's pretty sweet there.
Looking good to go through these 8 balls. They're lined up pretty nice.
Yeah, it's almost like a drill, huh?
Mm-hmm. Pretty close. And I was about to say that when there's 8 balls on the table, they don't usually look this available or this easy to get to. So what you have to do here is really focus, tighten down. Because when things look easy is usually when a lot of people make, your average people make mistakes. The ones with good focus bring it home.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, these are the what a lot of people will call duck outs that don't involve a whole lot, but sometimes those are the ones that sneak up on you. So you really have to be, just take what you get. Wow, he's done that one over really well.
That's one of his fortes.
If it involves a pool table, that's generally his forte.
And even a snooker table, I understand.
Yeah, played very well. Very, very well.
Well, you don't get that #1 rating by rolling balls in. Usually it takes the stun, the follow, the draw, position play, pattern play.
And make sure he didn't get flat on this, right? He has a little bit of angle. He's going to come off that rail and come below the side pocket, below the 9. And he's going to play the 8 in the upper left-hand corner. He should be out here.
I thought you said that when he started the 8-ball run. Didn't you call it a duck out?
Yeah. Yeah, but there's all these little intricacies
there
in
is.
every out that you have to really make sure you check.
He really stunned his way to position on that. I think it was the 5-ball, really nicely over to the right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was very well done.
Yeah. See here he's using. He might go 3 rails. He come for the 10 and the same
corner.
side corner. Yeah, there we go. He might hit that one a little soft though, didn't he?
Well, he was expecting to carry that cue ball a little more. He might have not got the spin that he wanted on that ball, or didn't really stroke it as well as he had the other shots. Just left himself a little further.
Yeah, good shot there.
And for him, being a foot further away than what I'd like to be, is no problem. Chris doesn't mind the foot further away either.
No, I prefer it because I could reach it.
Closer to the rail?
Yeah, exactly.
Another good look at KACI sitting down. He is a Predator sponsored player. Reaching for the water. I like to kid and say I like to reach for my tequila. Not allowed to do that. But, I do feel much more comfortable when I have that, because it gives me that golden throat, that golden voice that I just don't have. Well,
it gives a lot of people confidence they don't have.
That's right.
All right. KACI to break here, up 6-5. And with the head-on break, he's been breaking really well as far as his cue ball, and yeah, his follow through looks real good. And it just sounds different. It just sounds good.
And if you watch that 4-ball that was behind the one, it went straight for that pocket the second it was smacked. For the side pocket that it went into. Nice shot on the 1. The 2-ball is available. Right next to it is the 3.
And make sure you don't touch the 3 with your shirt or something.
All ball fouls.
Hit that one a little hard, but I think he's fine. See, these are these weird shots where you need to slow spin it in, but that's when a lot of the skids happen generally.
Yeah, well, now he might hit this one with a little confidence and bring that cue ball towards that 6, just underneath it, I think. Or will he come? Yeah. Or he just hit it real. See, those real soft shots here where you want to hit the rail and then spin down, that's where things can go wrong. I think he comes across the 10.
Oh, okay.
For the 3 in the same pocket.
And we'll take a look, see what he does here.
Let's see. We'll see how he handles this. Because of that angle that I see on the monitor, see, that's quite a bit of an angle to sit there and try to get down for it. He went underneath
same pocket.
Okay. But for the same pocket, one way or the other. See that? Shooting it that way didn't involve maybe possibly getting behind the 6.
Yeah, he hit it with he hit it very well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the first sentence I was trying to say was, but I mumble quite a lot, so
it's
great.
Okay. Probably just stop it there for the 6 on the side.
Yeah, you don't want to get too. You kind of want to get sprayed in on the 6 though here, because you don't want to involve the 8-9. You kind of want to just avoid all that at all costs. Yeah, good shot there. We'll see what he does here. 8 should go in the corner where the cue ball is right now. Bottom for the 9 just depends on where you get from the 6 to the 7. Yeah, good shot there. You just draw back here a little bit, right? Maybe about a
Of
foot.
course, yeah. He looks pretty straight in, although it looks like it has a slight angle that leads to the left side. So he might follow down if he's not straight in. Otherwise, he'll just bring it back 8 inches maybe. No, he's got, yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, just got to take what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Take what it gives you.
Now this where he's going into, if he's not going into the 9, bring it back just a little bit again. End up with the same pot. Whoa, he missed.
Oh my God, he missed
But
that
look at this 10 ball. Look at this 10 ball.
Wow.
What a roll.
I think Yap's going to have to go 2 rails by that side pocket. Long rail, short rail. Or I guess is that short rail, long rail?
Is that before or after he throws up?
Well,
after getting that roll.
I already did it for him, so now he's got that away.
Wow, that's a sick feeling when someone misses I have to call that a hanger.
Yeah, but then you got to think like it.
But he was trying to do something with the cue ball.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah.
But in my head, I always think, I wasn't supposed to get back to the table anyway.
Yep, and this
So
is my opportunity.
if this is what I have as opportunity-wise, it's better than nothing.
Well, here's what I'd be trying to do if I'm Yap. I'm going to kick straight across to the right side into the 8 and try to hit the lower side of it to shoot it up past the side, and hopefully I can hit half a ball and come down by that 9.
Yeah, I like that. But there's also the fact that it could hang in front of the side pocket.
Yes.
I think the way he's doing it is the way I would go. But, anything could happen. Hell of a shot. Oh, yeah, he hit it too full.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, he was trying to make it, and if he had been successful, he would have position on the 9.
I think it would have lengthened out, and he would have had a better chance if he didn't hit it as hard. This is a much easier rate.
Well, Mr. KACI is very fortunate to come back to the table, especially with those 3 balls, just the way they are.
And a 2-game lead is much better on the back arm than a tied game is at 6-6.
Because either way, he won't be breaking. Yap will.
It's a lot.
We are back at the Predator World 10-ball championships. And Aloysius YAPP trailing 5-7.
Yeah, he changed up his break too. What you said was contemplate thinking about, you know, if they're working on their break and it's working for them, you should probably switch.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. He didn't really hit those as square as KACI has. So
Yeah.
that's probably, you know, it's just different.
And didn't get the results KACI has either.
Yeah, KACI hits that one ball so square with so much power that it really gives a lot of motion to all the balls. Yeah, just make this in with a little bit of high right and come out to the middle of the table. You can kind of dissect the rack. I mean, they're laying well. I mean, it looks kind of complicated, but they all kind of lead to one another. The 5 to the 6, I'd say, is the biggest one.
The 5 to the 6. All he has to do is go to the top of the table and play the 6 on the side.
Bump out for the 7. He's kind of in between strokes here. He's not sure if he's going to do kind of just stun it out or put a little high English on it. I think the 8-6 is kind of messing with him a little bit.
Well, I think he's going to stay close to that area and not really come across the center of the table. But that side pocket I'd be concerned with a little bit.
Right. He's going to get up again. I could feel it. Might overcut this. Or hit it perfect. Oh.
Hello.
Hello, 8-ball. How you been?
You know that old saying that a lot of people come to playing pool? You're behind the 8-ball. Yep. That's a big corner of the side pocket. The upper corner is awfully big. Well, opening for Aloysius. Very big opening here at the CueSports International Expo. I like that. I was looking for ways to come around that 5-7 or get down and stay on the inside of it. He just shot it in the corner and took care of all of it.
That was a good stroke, yeah.
Yeah. Probably doesn't want to come back too far for this 4, but I think he's okay. He wants the angle.
Oh, wow, he came back to the rail.
He came back too far.
He tried to come back. I think he was in between coming back to the rail and...
No, I thought he'd just stay right around that middle diamond.
Wow. He's going to have to pop this out a little bit.
And this will pop out. You know, that's the one good thing about this table that provides you with a nice stun off the rail, like the left, little bit of draw too.
I'll be following this.
Yeah, you can do that too, just this way.
I just don't like that because a lot of times you get on the rail or near that side pocket.
Ooh. The 6-ball just got tough. Getting to the 6-ball just got tough.
Yeah, it's kind of flat on this.
Mm-hmm.
He'd much rather have a little more angle, I promise you.
He'd like to be to the right of where he is now.
He's taking a look to see if he has a window anywhere near that 5-ball. I think that's too tight to play position.
That is.
Attention,
Wow,
please.
that I heard somebody say this. If you shoot that shot, you're mad at your money. I think Oscar said that. He says,
Yeah.
You're just mad at your money. But when you have the speed control he has, even for that, even with his speed control, he has a window that's about 5 inches wide.
Wow, great shot. Yeah, he might play the 6 on the side, and then he might come over for the 7 in the same pocket, actually.
Would you even consider the 6 off the 9?
I would not.
Not? Okay.
just because it's
Too far
so
away.
steep. Oh, it looks like he's doing that. Looks like he's doing the 6 off 9. From the monitor, it looks like it's the 9 ball's too high, but when I go and look down there, it looks like it might work. Yeah, it works. Good call. Good call, George. Good call.
I get one right every once in a while.
Oh my god! Oh, look at
He
that.
didn't.
He got hooked on the 9.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, see, now that's why you shouldn't have shot that shot.
See, yeah, that's why. It just,
Wow, that is just unfortunate.
well, you're playing with fire when you're doing that. You know? You're kind of letting 2 balls roll in the same direction. You never know.
And that's a good point. Bumping balls. It all has to do with bumping balls. You can get in trouble bumping balls. If you're not bumping balls, you don't get in trouble.
Oh, he hit that little
Nice
weak, I think.
recovery. Nice, you know, he hit it good.
Oh.
It's a jump shot, but and I think it's a jump shot that KACI will handle. But, you know, I'd rather leave him the jump shot that he can handle than an open shot, because there's a chance he might not.
I agree.
Yeah.
No extension, sir.
You know, they don't hit these jump shots perfect all the time. Well, excluding you, Feder.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. 3 rails in the corner? No.
No.
Well, this is YAPP's chance right here. He's got to get it within reach. You know, 8-5 is a lot different than 7-6.
Oh, boy. Boy, howdy.
How'd he hit it?
Yeah. KACI was upset that he missed that. He kind of chucked his jump cue into place. Yeah.
Oh, on the rail? I'm not
He's
sure,
still
but
okay.
he's got some angles, so he's good.
He's got just enough to slide over and hit the rail and still stay on top of the 9, above the 9. I said, you know, I would think if you got out of line, that's about as, you know, much out of line you want to be, because that's still good.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of line, yeah. And he cuts it down. Cuts it down to a 1-game deficit for him.
Yeah, how crazy would this be? We have back-to-back matches that would be hill-hill.
Crazy? At this level and with this field, I think for the most part that's how they should end.
Yeah,
that last match was very exciting. But here's 2 guys that are what they're 16 points apart in Fargo. They both, you know, with an open table, they're 60, maybe even 70% to get out.
Right.
And
maybe higher.
Yeah, maybe higher. I was thinking, because way back when I was playing a lot of 9-ball, and I'm talking early 90s to mid 90s, they used to say that a good level pro, a medium level pro, got out 70% of the time. And you know, and that's why your elite players get out a lot more than that. So it'd be kind of equivalent to maybe like a 740 to a 760, getting out at least 70% of the time, and it's probably higher than that.
Yeah, he crossed those a little bit, hit on the right side of the 1 ball, and he actually kissed in the 3 ball with the cue ball. So he kind of mishit the break a little bit, but I think he'll be happy that he has the first shot this track.
Do you see him going for this ball in that corner?
No.
There's no position on the
I think he might.
No reward.
I think he might try to just float down by the 8.
Put the cue ball right on top of the 8. Actually,
but
it lays nice for it.
Yeah, but the thing is, with that 10 ball, you really have to make sure something hits a rail. So either the cue ball has hit the rail by the 8, or the well, you know, you just don't want to run to the 10 and then not hit a rail.
That's true if he hits it.
That'd be pretty tragic.
That's a good point, because he could hit the 10 ball, and that's what he's looking at right now. So he's probably moving right on top of the 8.
Yes, sir.
That's just going a little harder.
You call the 10 ball? I think I heard John say the 10 ball.
Yeah, it's just a just in case.
I mean, the speed required to get behind the 8. There's no, you won't make the 10 ball if you get behind the 8.
I don't know. He's gonna hit it. He's got to hit it pretty good.
Oh yeah.
He got to. No, but
No,
see,
no, he
didn't get
leaked
behind
out.
the 10.
Yeah, not behind the 8.
Yeah.
I think you got to pick one of those. You know what I mean? You got to either pick. Okay, well, I'm gonna make sure the 1 ball gets down right on that rail, or I'm gonna make sure I play the cue ball behind the 8. He kind of was in between them.
Yeah, I think he missed a spot, or
Yeah.
misread it, because I think he was trying to get there all the time and knowing he was going to catch a rail, and he overcut the 1 ball a little bit.
Yeah, and then you got to think what YAPP's going through, right? Because if he steals this game, he's breaking 7-7. It's a whole new game.
And this is laying nice for a steal.
You still want to get too
Except
straight on this.
He's good. He's good.
All right, where are you playing the 4, George?
Side pocket if I can get down there.
The
Down
right-hand
by the
side?
10, right-hand side. Or get to just to the right of the 6-7 and play it in the lower right-hand corner. I'd have to evaluate my angle up on top there. Because you can't go to the left corner.
I'd probably, to make my angle a little easier, I would probably use low right and kind of spin it around the angles, come into the 8 ball, around that area, so I have a bigger position zone. I think coming straight down, it's kind of, you can overrun it and go in under the 10, or, I don't know, there's just things I think about because they happen to me all the time.
I think he's going to follow 2 rails and go to the right of the 6-7 to shoot the 4 ball in the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah, good call.
Right there, just like that.
There you go. You get there?
Yes. And he's perfect. I have a strong feeling we should be tied at 4. I mean, at 7. Where'd 4 come from?
He needs 4 more. There you go. That's what you're
And
thinking.
he needs 4 from 6?
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. There you
Nice save, Chris. Thank you. Chris has got my back here, folks.
Of course.
These numbers pop in my head. Looking good.
Yeah, good shot there. Just kind of keep it. Just just get what the table is offering, and don't try to do too much. Especially on these new cloth, new balls. Everything's exaggerated. Whenever you put spin on anything, you just gotta keep it simple, and basically it. Keep it simple. It's easy to overthink, especially when you got a few hundred people in the crowd watching.
Well, I find myself thinking what you should be thinking when you're walking around the table. When you're down and about ready to get on top of the ball there, like right here, he's still thinking.
Yeah,
right now he's aiming.
He's a little flat on this. I think he might just draw out a little bit, or unless he wants to follow. I don't like following that, because if you're going to be frozen on the rail and you got maybe some weird angle, I like drawing it a little bit and just taking the cut.
Well, he's laying real good here, so I like what he's doing with this. And look at his cue ball; it's just right. And now he'll just come straight forward and play the 10 ball in the opposite corner. Or, a lot of the Europeans play all pockets, so he might not be adverse to taking the side pocket. But I like that the best right there.
Yeah, hit that one perfect. Looks like 7-7 with Aloysius YAPP breaking. We'll see if he goes from the center again or he goes from the side. He might go back to the side rail, I believe.
back to the semifinal match. Aloysius, Yapp to break the balls, and they're tied at 7, folks.
Yeah, they're tied at 7. I think he's making the right move by switching the break up a little bit because he tried just about everything. I think switching sides will be good, and you never know what can happen. But he's cutting him a little bit, which I don't like. I think he should have more square on.
He was playing the one ball in the side pocket, and it was headed there till that ball came across and just said, nope.
Yeah, that's what that extra ball, it's racked a lot different.
Well, the good thing for Aloysius is KACI doesn't have much to work with. He can push, or he can be real aggressive and go for the kick. How are you feeling about this? If you can be guaranteed to hit that center diamond up at the top of the table, I would kick at it.
I still might not.
I think that makes it and comes down for the 2. He goes 2 rails, pockets the ball, and makes the 2. But I'm not shooting it. I'm going to find something else.
Yeah, you got to push out. But the
Yeah,
thing
you
about the
gotta push
push out is you can't make it too obvious because he could just put you right behind the 7. Then you're you're in a worse spot, really. So he might actually have to kick.
Looks like he's going to push to the jump shot behind the deuce, or to the opening between the deuce and the 8.
Oh, he's just pushing out to where you have to hit the right side of the 1.
I think he's got a full ball.
Oh, okay.
Think. Those are the angles that we really can't see up here with the monitor and with the right of the table.
You put the 1 on the left rail, hit at the right side of it, and put the cue ball behind the 9. You leave distance like that. Maybe I think that's the only thing you've got. With the cue ball so close to the rail, it's hard to hit a specific area on the 1 ball with spin.
Wow.
So it's hard to control it.
KACI is 9 feet away from this ball. I think he's going to. I would be looking to play the 9 ball behind the 5. Just hit that. Hit
The
half
1 ball behind the 5?
The cue ball behind the 5. Just hit the cue ball with a little bit, almost just dead right English. I mean center English, high English, and roll it right behind that. Right over to the 5 ball on the right side rail.
Attention, please.
And the speed of the 1 ball is coming into the just to the left of the 6-8. If you catch the 6, you're in business.
Yeah, it's hard to see this angle. That 7 ball plays a big role in it. 'Cause if you try to go off the right side of the 1 and the 1 ball hits the 7, you sell out. You give a shot to Aloysius. So.
And that's exactly what he tried, and he got the roll. Oh, he might not have it.
Do you think he got there?
No. I
No.
think you can see it good from there, can't you?
Yeah, he can at least stop it there and play it around the rails, but I think he could spin it in too. And then he can come to the middle of the table.
Had he rolled a little further, half a ball further, and he would have been happy with his shot.
That's pool for you.
Mm-hmm. Game of inches. Yeah, from my angle, it looks like you can see the whole ball.
Yeah, we'll see how KACI holds it together because he was up 7-5, and then now it's 7-7, and he lost control of the table. So I mean, he's got to come with it the next few games. That's for sure.
Yep, won the last 2 games in a row. You're correct. And they actually, since they were tied at 3, they each won 2 games in a row. KACI won the first 2. Yapp won the next 2. KACI and Yapp. They've traded deuces. That wasn't a very good thing to say. You stop and think.
I didn't say anything about it.
It just came to my mind. I never used that saying. Look at this.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, that's right.
That was a great shot. On the deuce.
Little pun there, he says. None intended. Yeah, right.
Much intended.
Much intended.
Yeah, good shot there. I mean, what do you do on the 6? You play the 6 in the same corner you play the 5, or do you play the 6 on the
If you
side?
can lay the ball on the rail on the left, right on that diamond there, I would say yes. If you don't think you can, then I'm going to put it up, get above there, and just stop it behind the 8. But these guys like to be offensive, and you want an angle here to get over there. And see how he handles it.
Ball.
Nope, he didn't go for it. Well, he's going to be able to
Oh,
draw
wow.
over there.
Good shot.
Yep, he's going to be able to draw over there. Does he have enough angle to go draw over there? He's looking at it now.
Yeah, these balls are really clean.
Okay.
Conditions are really nice. I think it's easy to stun it. But I mean, Jeremy tells me this all the time. You just gotta trust your stroke and get it there right. You can't try to punch it. You just trust the thick hit and just go with it.
Oh, wow. Plenty,
yeah.
Plenty.
Yeah, he kind of let up on that one, I think.
Oh. I thought when he first hit it, I thought the way the ball was rolling, he was money.
See, because these are the unforced errors that happen that cost you some racks, you know. Because he really had to keep his foot on KACI's throat. This rack in particular.
Well,
you know, it puts a lot of pressure on KACI.
Well, if he fails with his safety, he's going to put a lot of pressure on himself.
Ah, good shot. Good shot. That's a lot harder than everyone thinks, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now you got to jump and try to play the 6 on the side. Maybe play the... Yeah, I mean, that's basically what you got.
Playing the 6 on the side, if he jumps it, I'm pretty sure he will be.
Yeah, there we go. Kicking? He's kicking.
If I was kicking, I'd kick the other side and try to kick behind the ball.
That didn't. I mean, that wasn't terrible because he left the cue ball pretty decent. He's gonna have to come with something here, but yeah, I mean, you played the cue ball well.
Sure. Anytime you leave the cue ball on the rail long,
yeah,
object ball far away, works out pretty good. It's just a matter of making it, right?
Oh yeah, I would have banked
shot.
it maybe.
Well, he ended up pretty good where he's at.
I think I like the carom here.
Yeah.
What about you?
Good shot, yes.
Yeah, I don't generally like playing these slow
And
off-angle combos.
And I'm not going to hit it soft. I'm going to hit the carom
6 on the side, yeah.
and hit it. Actually, I'm going to double rail the 6.
Really?
Yeah, take a look at that shot. Look how nice it lays if you double rail the 6.
Yeah, good.
For me, anyway. You can tell me I'm crazy. Jeremy always does. No,
like,
he doesn't. He
I like
never
just
says
playing
that.
the 6 on the side, probably. Oh, wow.
And that's why I don't want to hit it soft. But maybe
Oh,
he was
he's
just
playing
playing
safe.
safe.
I really
yeah.
think you might have been playing safe.
Yeah.
That's the story I'm going with anyway.
Yeah, no, the way he hit it, as soft as he hit it, I think so.
Yes, sir.
But if you're going to commit to that shot, I would commit to the shot I called. Is the 2-railer on the 6 to get back up there?
I was making the 6 towards the 7. He called the 7.
Well,
That's,
it actually lays pretty nice. But he's taking
the
cue ball up there.
Ball
Yep,
the
cue ball. He's left the window. Look at this window he's in the lead.
I think it'll roll into...
Whoops. Can't tell.
I can't tell either.
It's funny how I sit there and I try to look around the ball on the monitor.
It's like playing the pool game on your phone. You're looking at it from weird angles, and we can't do that with the... Everyone would look at us weird if we did that with the monitor.
He had room. That's
Good
big.
shot there. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's big because now these 4 balls, once he gets good on this 8, it's just a matter of getting on the 9 for the side, and it's 8-7.
Yeah, good shot there. Yeah, draw back for the 9 on the side. 10 on the same side, probably.
Well, if these next 2 games go like this whole match has gone, in groups of 2, KACI's going to be on the hill.
He's drawing that, huh?
He's going around. He's making sure he doesn't want to hit the soft.
Yeah, I like that actually.
Yeah, 'cause I don't blame him because you can get a little skid right there.
Playing it with full right English, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice out from KACI there. 8-7.
A one-game lead in a race to 10. Eklund KACI to break the balls. Chris Reinhold in the booth. And myself, George Teachea. And the cue ball gone.
Wow.
That is the first time he's
Man,
done
they really want us to go hill, don't they?
And that's good.
Alright, so you got to get on the side about where the a little to the left of the 3 ball, so that way you can play the 2-6, correct? Would you do that?
I think 2 goes by the 6.
Oh, I'm
Got a half a pocket, maybe, maybe not. Let's take a look. He's looking at it.
I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out.
Well, as I look at the table, I don't have any kind of an angle for that. Just looking to play short side. There's a window to come between the 3-8 to play it short side. And he's lined up for it. So just lay the cue ball on the middle diamond on the side rail on the left there, and you're playing short side.
Yeah, you just got to go a little further than you. It's better to go a little further than not far enough, in my opinion. See, now you're introducing the 6 ball into the path, and that's always kind of risky, you know. You think you can escape the 6?
Yes, I think if he has a little bit of right-hand English on the ball, he comes straight up the table between the rail and the 8.
Yeah, good shot there.
He had likely gone just a little higher. I think he was playing a little lower. I think he was playing it through the corner. And he will be playing it 3 to the corner and taking the 4 ball to the left side pocket by indication of his body language there.
playing this on the side, you said?
No, in the corner, I
Oh,
believe.
okay.
I'm only partly crazy.
That was a good shot, though.
It was, and the position was pretty close to perfect. Now, I think he's got a little angle where he has to run, which is a very common theme when you're playing position for the side pocket. But I think he can just draw this to the side rail and come out for the 5 in the left-hand corner. Or looks like he's just rolling it. Yeah, up and down. Oh, he's taking the 5 on the side.
Yeah, that works too.
It-
Whatever's clever.
well, this less movement. And the more I see it, the more I notice that European players like to use all 6 pockets.
Yeah, I mean, they're all there, right? Might as well.
Yeah, and the side pockets are bigger than the corner ones, unless you allow for the slide off the rails. But in your pool room, you don't have that.
You gotta be careful here. You're probably just gonna kill this with a little bit of draw, like just some slow drag draw. Or you might run into the 10.
Bumping balls.
See? See? I don't like that. I don't like that.
Now see?
Ah, why would
yeah,
you do that?
this-
Why would you do that?
He was trying to hit the 10. That's what he indicated.
Yeah.
Bumping balls.
He's jumping there? People jump this?
Yes, sir.
Did you see the shot Chua shot? He
Yes.
jumped that full
The
ball.
6 ball?
Yeah,
Yeah.
full ball, and made it.
I think he should call an extension and kind of gather himself before he does this. But that's just me. Wow, maybe not. Maybe he should just do whatever he wants to do.
People jump this.
People jump that?
They sure do.
I guess he's lucky he didn't freeze up on it then.
Yeah.
Just hold together, Lucius. 3 more games. 3 more games.
And he needs these 2 balls to tie the match up
And it'll be his break.
at 8 and breaking.
See, he's sold out just about every time. He's trying to cut break a little bit. I think he needs to just rear back on him and just give him a good smack. Hit him a little bit harder, I think. A little more force. Maybe it'll open up the options a little bit. Because KACI hits him very, very hard.
And square.
Yeah. Good
Very
shooting.
square.
That's a heck of a recovery right there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially under the pressure.
Well, that jump shot was exceptional. But I'm a little... He was trying to hit the 10, but I look at that and I go, why?
Right.
He could have hit it softer
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and
A
stayed
little bit of a
below
drag
and
draw,
then exactly
you know.
and come right up for
The
for
same
the 8
corner.
in the same corner. But you know, we're not at the table. We don't see the little slight angles, the little things that they have to contend with. So it's hard for us. It's hard for me to call these. That's why I leave it to Jeremy and Chris. That's why they put these guys in the booth with me.
Yeah.
No,
You got a lot of knowledge, I promise you.
but I rarely will question pro players' shot selection, but sometimes the results beg the question.
Right, exactly. Oh, he's breaking from dead middle.
I like
Right
it.
in the
I like it. I think I like breaking. Let's just watch these balls. Let's watch a 5 and the 7
I think he's going to rear back on him,
go
too.
towards the side pockets. Probably go high if he smacks them hard. Did they? No.
Come on, 3 ball. There you go.
So-
That's 6, Mike. Okay. All right. That 6 might be in the side, is it? No, no.
Oh, what is this? Did Aloysius make a ball?
He made a ball in the break. Does that mean he gets to go again?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm back cutting the ball.
Yes, sir.
You have to. There's
Yeah,
not,
you
there's
have
not
to. There's
really a
nothing
good
else.
safety.
No. And it gives him great position on the deuce. In fact, this is the key shot. If he makes
I
this
wouldn't-
ball, this rack's his.
I
He's on the hill.
definitely would not baby this either. You got to shoot it like, you know, you're playing one pocket and you need one.
Well, you shoot it with. Then, if you need one playing one pocket, I'm going to roll it and jaw it so it can't be taken out. But You shoot it. You shoot it with the best stroke that you're sure to make it with. That you know.
No, he kind of jabbed at it, but he got fortunate that he didn't leave much. I mean, here you be kick and stick.
I think he might kick it from the left side and kick it past the 10 and come back up on the 8.
No, I like kick and stick.
He's going for the kick and stick, just like that's what he's measuring right now.
There's less moving parts involved in that, I think. And you don't scratch either. You might, if you hit it too thick, you can scratch in the corner off the 1 on the other way.
Extension, please.
You can, if he hits it too thick, he can scratch on the in the corner off the 1 here.
Correct. Yeah.
On the other way, there's no way, because you're coming from the side rail. But it's, you know, player's preference. Just think of it like a 1-pocket shot. How nice that would just be pushed by the 10 and come back on top of the 8 and just hold it and just block everything.
Oh, it leaked out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Luis's got another shot at the goal here. You know, that 5-9 needs some work, but he's got to get past his 1 ball, and then he can worry about the rest of it.
I think the 5-9 at this point is a saving grace for both players, because this is a missable shot. It should be made, but it is a missable shot.
Correct.
Extension, please.
That 5 looks like it goes to the left-hand side pocket if you can get down for it, but you got to travel 8 feet to get there off the head rail. Nice view of the ball going in, and we can see right away that it wouldn't.
KACI, your option.
KACI has the option to take this or not, since the 1 ball went in the
I know
left-hand corner.
I know this sounds kind of maybe dumb or crazy, but he might get going to this 5-9 right now. I don't think he will, but it's an option.
It is an option, and there's nothing wrong with it, especially if he comes in tight, because he's going to come out with a shot.
Just because the 4 ball's so close to that pocket. But I think he played the right shot.
Let's see how he handles this 5-9. He's looking at, is he looking at the kiss shot, or is he looking at playing position for the 5?
I like playing position for the 5 on the left-hand side.
The only thing I don't like about that is you're going to cross your landing area.
Correct, yeah. I think this is the only option here. He wants to play carom. Yeah, see? It's pretty good there. It's pretty strong.
That's a little better than pretty good. That's pretty strong.
That is pretty strong.
I believe he can shoot this and just barely clip the 9 to get on the 6. Or does it look pretty clean? Oh yeah, he's pretty clean all the way.
Yeah, you gotta go 2 rails. No, maybe not 2 rails. I don't know. I like drawing.
I like following it 2 rails.
So the 9 plays a little big. I might go down to that bottom rail too. I might go 4 rails.
I think this is preference.
And use a little bit of draw, low right, come back to the side
He's coming
rail.
right by the 9.
Oh wow. Okay.
Uh huh.
Thought he's a little more flat.
Just coming from the head rail, I think he's going to be in line with the 9. Come straight down the table. No side spin.
Yeah, good shot there. Good stroke. Just don't want to have to run into the 10 here, which is probably going to have to do. I mean, he's got to run into the 10 here, right? You can't avoid this. From this angle.
That's why I like to be more to the right than what he is, because then you could feel right by the 10.
Right. Or draw it out.
Yeah. He's drawing past the 10, which means he's going to draw past the 9 to the rail, then back into the middle. Like that.
Okay.
He didn't hit it quite, but he'd like to have gone further. He's going to settle with what he has. My question is, I guess he's going to go to the rail on the left and come back over.
Yeah, I think that's good because you let out your stroke a little bit there. You know, if you kind of try to baby, you can get kind of weird.
And he's got this 10 to get on the hill.
All right.
And breaking.
Chance.
No, I'm sorry. Yap will be breaking.
No, it's KACI. KACI won the leg?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, Yap won the leg.
Yeah, it's KACI will be breaking.
The score confused me. I looked up on top. It's always been the same. Yap won the lag and he was breaking first. So no, he won't have the break.
KACI will have the break. Yeah, so he has a chance to close it all out right here. If he can get some love from the rack and, you know, make a ball in the break.
Well, this is ideal. Now, Chris, what do you say to yourself when you're about to break on the hill?
Just don't scratch.
Just don't scratch?
Yeah, just give yourself a chance. But no, you can't think of it as anything else. You know, you just got to break how you normally break.
So you just go with the flow and do what got you there?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Do what got you to the dance.
You don't try to maybe protect against a bad roll or protect against, you know, losing the cue ball on the break?
You can't play afraid, you know. It'll come back and get you eventually. It's not your time to win. It's not your time to win, but at least give yourself the opportunity to win. That's how I look at it.
Put yourself in the right place.
Correct.
Just like anything in life, you play position for it.
Exactly. Exactly.
KACI breaking for the match. And a race to 10 to get into the final to meet the guy that's warming up on the table on the side here, Mr. Oi from Japan.
Oh yeah, he tried to hit those balls too hard, but yeah, I think Lois is gonna have another chance at the table here.
I'm cutting at this. I'm going for it.
You gotta go for it.
There's a good safety here.
See,
too,
the tendency on these shots is to overcut them, right? Because you don't want to undercut them, then you end up overcutting them. So you really just gotta trust where you're aiming at. It's easy to second guess. And that follow through really helps cut that ball. So you put a good follow through on it, you can aim, you know, where you think. If you try to bunt at the ball, it's not going to cut as easy.
Let's see what he wants to do. I think I can't remember who was in the booth with me. I think it was, I don't remember. But I used the analogy of playing one pocket. When you're behind, you play like a lion. When you're ahead, you play like a lamb.
Yeah. He's second guessing it a little bit. He's got to call him extension.
Yeah.
Extension, please.
I don't know. This is a good shot to just stun and try to get right by the 4 and bring that ball around the 8. And you got 3 balls, the 9, 6, and 10.
Yeah, at least leave distance.
Yeah.
But if you are going to go for this, you can't worry about position too much. You got to really just make sure you make the ball.
Inside English and go.
Hell of a shot.
Just like that.
That's awesome. All right, well, it was a 2-ball bank. I might do it.
It's real close. If it does, I would no. But he's got such a nice safety behind the 7, the 9, and the
5.
10, and the
I like
all
the
the
5.
way. Yeah, all the way down there. He's got places to go for cover.
Oh, 7.
He went to the
goes
7,
the 7. Good shot.
Got there.
Good shot.
Yeah, that 6 looked a little. From the angle it was coming, it looked like it might into the bank.
All right, he's calling the 2, and then I remember when he made a 2-rail kick on the 1 a few racks ago, and he was hooked. But this time, if he makes it, he'll have a chance to get out.
Yeah. So do you go on the underside of the side pocket and spin to the 2, which I think is what I'm doing.
Yes.
He's going above the 6, it looks like. He's going 2 rails.
Oh, that 9-ball played big.
Look at the 6 ball.
Oh,
look at the 6 ball play.
I think you can see the edge of it,
You
though.
can see the left side.
He's flirting with danger there.
It's in the corner. I still laugh at myself.
Yes, sir.
He's called it on the left. He's called it in the left side. Corner pocket. I guess he can see it. He's just going to spin for it. Maybe a little bit of spin. Is he trying to just get the cue ball behind the 3? Yep.
Yeah, good shot there. Good shot.
Again, a great containing safety. In fact, that's a very good safety.
Yeah, we gotta go see if it's frozen. John Lehman's gonna go check it out, see if it's frozen.
Everybody is.
Everybody is. Yeah, everyone in the stands came in this. You know, we all had to give it a look.
The 2 concerned people. They're going to look at it. Aloysius isn't concerned. He says, I can't make the call, so I'm not going to go look.
Yeah, I'd close my eyes if I were him. Oh, he missed the ball. Wow, he missed the whole ball.
John was right on top of it.
I wonder if that was on. No, I think that was on purpose.
Well, I don't know. What do you do?
I mean, you just gotta take it and thin off it.
He's going to
That's
thin
really
off
all
of
you
it.
can do.
Does he try to come all the way
Oh.
behind the 9?
Behind the 9 would be pretty strong.
Yeah. Means he's got
I
to
think
shoot.
I think he's got a chance for it though.
The angle.
You just got. You don't want to break up that too much.
He's got to cut off the
no,
the kick to the top rail.
I don't think he got that. Yeah, he got there. He's good.
Let's see what it.
Well, if he just slow taps it up there, you know, he just kicks that soft and just leaves them tied up again.
Right.
It takes him off the threat of the 3 foul, and you know, he has some. It's containing.
We've seen a couple of 3 fouls. In fact, I believe Shane's loss was by a 3 foul. His first one against Predator Arcadia.
Oh, good shot there. Broke him out, and then so didn't leave much.
Just a slow kick. Yeah. He can do the same.
I know. I was thinking the
Real
same thing,
soft,
but I
real
really
soft.
don't think I really don't think you. I think it's a good shot to do, but it's hard to get yourself to do it when you can see the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But it might be the right shot.
I like going and just putting the ball against the top rail.
He's playing. He's playing the
putting it
bench.
underneath the 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's putting it underneath the 8. He saw. He
Good
could see the
shot.
bottom side of it. I wasn't sure that he could.
It's a heck of a shot right there.
Yes, sir.
If they jump this, I might play full.
Well, looks like he's going to have to come underneath the 10
Yeah,
and
chance.
hold it up
Oh, okay.
because he doesn't want to go right at the ball. He wants to come to the pretty
rail.
close to the rail, the middle diamond almost, just past the middle diamond.
Yeah, I like come a little shorter and using that
Mhm.
left English.
Mhm.
So that way it lengthens.
He's
out.
going the other way. He's going between the 6-7 and opening it up and made the ball.
Wow! Wow! See, if he closed it out on that, I wouldn't be too mad if I was Yap.
Well, not at all. I'm going to say great shooting to Mr. KACI.
Yes, sir.
In the corner or the side?
I don't think it, if he plays a corner, it's going to be the right one because the 7's in the way.
No, I think he's playing the corner. Looks like it at least. Wow.
7's not in the way.
It must have went barely. It must have went barely.
Well, did you see how close it came to the 7? Boy, I didn't think there was a way in. I didn't think there was a way to make that ball. Well, do you follow this or you draw this? I'm drawing this 2 rails.
Yeah, I'm drawing this too.
3 rails,
3
actually.
rails,
yeah.
100%. Oh, yeah.
He's going to just stun it straight down.
Try to run to the 9.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the safest way to shoot it there. That was a good shot. I like that. Good shot, KACI.
This is why I've been.
He might lose the set off playing a really good save.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. Good shooting.
Well, that's the problem with playing safes.
Sometimes they're not
Well,
safe. Is that technically a save?
You guys kick, you pro players nowadays, you kick and jump so well. The only safety is that, you're safe in your chair, and that's the only place you guys are safe.
I don't think he's safe in his chair right now.
Aloysius is.
I don't think he is.
If he doesn't let him back to the table, there's no harm can come to KACI if he runs out.
A good shot there. Wow. The run out from being in that situation is pretty dang strong.
He needs these 4 balls to get into the finals. This means, what did we figure it was? It was $13,000?
$13,000 difference. That might have been a $13,000 kick.
Right now it's 10 actually. But yeah, 13,000. It's 10,000 from 12 that they get now. The loser of this match gets 12. The winner, the worst he can do in the finals is 22, but the best he can do is $13,000 more for 35. Big shot here. Very big shot.
Good shot.
He used the whole pocket.
As we're allowed to.
And that's part of the game. But it was all pocket. There was no rails. This is such a nice shot.
He's going to drag draw this. Aim a little thick and spin it in with the speed.
Let the English carry it off the rail.
Yeah. Perfect.
For the match, a 10-ball. KACI and Oi
wow, that was
will
awesome.
be your finalist in this Predator World 10-ball championship.